And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They're going to throw. May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing here is May. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They begin with Henry. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Baltimore
first down carry for Henry. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 37 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring or pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Patriots first down.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Brings up second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they give up the middle. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's one where you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Patriots take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Play Stevenson. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
May now off the bootleg. And he rifles one incomplete. The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third and 9. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 16 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, Boutte. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
They'll throw with May. There's a nice move. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it, because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
In the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Oh, look at the juke. Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now a 2nd and 6.
At his own 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen at our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Jordan Love. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And this is Devontae Smith. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Rams find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
To kick off for New England.
No. Oh. Oh. Getting off the maybe dream and survive the outside world.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend.
Because I sleep afterwards. Because I wake up in my sleep. Oh my God. Open your dad at 6 when you wake up. Okay.
Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. So nothing doing there. And it's second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason. So now they just want to avoid adding names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
It's a gain of 5.
On third down, Henry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Lamar going to give this to Ali. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Walker. This will wind up a loss on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Luke now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Patriots 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Patriots.
And they go play action with May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, it's May. Left side caught by Diggs. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Gets this complete to Butte. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
We're going to
6.
throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On play action, May. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here is May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Inside handoff, Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 118 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Draw play, this is Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
21-yard line brings up 2nd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air, May. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10.
Henry up the middle. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Patriots get the football back. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more. Saw it there. Did not work out. Turnover on down. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run once more with Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for New England. 44 yards.
4 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw here. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing tackle. Defense.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, May with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Borregales now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Play action. It's Jackson. Fighting to stay upright. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
7 brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
No, I said in James, I could take it.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 6 yards away. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. To throw, it's May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. May.
30-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw. May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. They wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. The home team's offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
39-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Oh, heck of a move. He'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. To the air, May. Gets this complete to Butte. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they go play action with May. It's complete to Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
From the gun, it's May. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's another Patriots first down.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Throwing here is May. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. May going to give it to Henderson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Patriots 37.
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal
Off the option, here's Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2.
Henry again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. On as Luke for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. They'll throw with May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action now, May. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Here's May. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Patriots get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile,